SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Los Angeles Rams versus Mason Rudolph and the New England Patriots.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we start Week 14 with a great Thursday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by a third-round pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma State. It's Mason Rudolph.
And how about the incredible numbers he put up for Oklahoma State? Over 13,000 yards passing, actually approaching 14,000 yards, 92 touchdowns. And I know the spread offense can help balloon numbers, but Mason Rudolph delivered in a big way for OSU.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
At the 28-yard line.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 64 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Patterson on the carry. Muscles him off. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Patterson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
They run with Patterson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Brings up
3rd and 2, Rudolph. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
to Deebo Samuel.
Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Point after here coming up. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading them out, their second-year quarterback from West Virginia, it's Will Grier.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Grier. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Carlos Dunlap on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Grier. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
It's time to learn
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Patterson on the draw play. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 6.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. He's airing it out. He's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed at 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Delay of game, offense.
What did they call that on?
So that'll back him up 5.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Out of the gun, Rudolph. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Rudolph's pass.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
Incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try the air now. Here's Rudolph. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Makes the score Patriots 10, Rams nothing.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
The 26. A gain of 2. Brings up.
This is Murray. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Greer operating from the gun. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
He steps
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
36-yard line.
And now out come the Patriots. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
New England.
Now Rudolph on 1st down. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Rudolph off play action. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Rudolph on first down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
A gain of 15.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. But he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Now Gallman. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Rudolph now to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Complete.
Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. He's got it, and it's 17-0. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a New England touchdown.
Nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. L.A. readies for its next possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Greer. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. 7 yards, the pick up there. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Greer on first down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. He's got it complete to Gronkowski.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a first down throw, Greer. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again. Greer. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Greer looks to throw again. 5-yard back, Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
17. Rams 3.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in a long line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Cordero Patterson on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rudolph. That'll be complete to Cook. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes a first down throw for Rudolph. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that one will fall incomplete. Block here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
On 2nd and 10, Rudolph. His throw incomplete. Debo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. 3rd down. Rudolph going to throw again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, it's Rudolph. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
One of the best of the early games, we'll highlight it there. The Giants in for a stern test at home at MetLife Stadium, as they'll square off with the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the New York Jets. And finally, Monday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. In the game you're watching, it was Mason Rudolph with a strong first half throwing the football. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Rolling to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good decision in the end to pull and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Greer. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Samuel. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
They run with Murray. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Again, it's Murray. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
That's good for an LA Rams.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Greer. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On 1st down, Murray. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Greer. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Operating from the gun, Greer. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now it's Patterson. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. On 1st down, Rudolph on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, Rudolph. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rams 10.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins.
Rudolph.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Again, it's Rudolph. And he is going to lose yardage here. A huge loss on the play.
Jones taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Greer on the move to his left. He may try and run for this. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for L.A. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 40-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
Offense.
The false start backs him up 5, first and 15. Now it's Rudolph. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Brings up second down and 15.
Rudolph throwing again. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Rudolph's pass. Complete.
It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
But it brings up third down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. 40 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Right back to him on first down. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
23.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
2 brings up second and 8 at the
Rudolph.
4-yard line.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
Rudolph's pass.
New England on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
New England.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Rudolph. He'll find Williams on the slant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Rudolph. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Complete.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Back to the air, Rudolph. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jared Cook, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Greer. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Mac Hollins, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, Greer. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Neville Hewitt in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He fumbled the football, and the Patriots have it.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
New England trying to get a place on offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st down, Patterson. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Patterson fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. Going up top. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. David Hurst, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Patriots.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Pass on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. at their own 22-yard
And
line.
now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
27-yard line.
On first down, it's Greer. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. Oh, fighting off the defender. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee.
Tonight's final score.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So for the Patriots, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Miami next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.